one of the things that it's because we are, we'll get to Ukraine in a minute, but we're looking at other stuff. Now, this is kind of a local issue, not locally in Illinois, but local in Florida. Ron DeSantis showed his ass this week. He literally chastised some high school kids who were wearing masks, and he dressed them down to where at least one of the kids who took their mask off basically said he did it, and then the other kid kept his mask on. But they interviewed the parents, and there was even some people who said that the kid who took his mask off when he did the interview, he was wearing a mask, his mother wasn't, and they were kind of going after her. But the main thing that is that when Glenn Youngkin won in Virginia, they said parents matter, parents matter. In this particular case, the parents didn't matter. DeSantis just said, "Screw what you're being taught at home. I don't want you wearing masks behind me." What was your reaction?
Anger, and the reason anger is because I do not like bullies, and this is a sitting governor of probably the second most popular Republican in the entire country, bullying little kids, and it's not medical freedom, right? People say it's my right to choose to wear a mask, it's my right to choose to get a vaccine. It's clearly not with Republicans. It's clearly you should do this and you should listen to me. You should do what I do. It's cool for you to do anything unless it's what I want you to do, and that's what's the right thing to do. So DeSantis rolling up on kids, pointing his finger, saying, "Please take those masks off." He didn't say, "Hey guys, feel free to take your mask off if you want." He didn't say, "Hey guys, you don't have to. It's all good." He basically went up to them and bullied them to take their masks off. And as you said, these are kids, right? Their parents are teaching them what's right and wrong in their opinion, right? And he made kids take their mask off. And here's the thing, John. You've met people of high stature in the political world. I have as well. As a grown man, it can be intimidating to sit with the governor and not like feel like you should do what he's telling you to do, right? Or a president or what have you. These are teenagers. Like if the governor is going to sit there and tell you to do something, you're probably not that strong to fight back against it. So it's like it frustrates me because they're bullies and they pick on people who can't fight back, and those are kids in this point. Like they say they want to fight for kids and keep the schools open and all this stuff, but here we are just bullying kids on the national stage. So it's frustrating.
Yeah, and it speaks to an arrogance, and I think one of the things that just really pisses me off, and we hate to talk about, well, if the person was black or if it was Obama, this would happen, that would happen, but DeSantis is being touted, and by many people, even in the mainstream media, as a viable alternative to Trump, as the antidote to the Republicans' Trump problem. But I have a huge problem if certain behaviors that he exhibits are just ignored, or what I mean, the reason why we got Trump was because you had someone who had demonstrated that they are not presidential timber, and do not have the character, the decorum, etc. to be president, and they ignored that. And I do think that you and I both know if Obama or any other person did it on the Democratic side, that would have disqualified them. That would have disqualified
Hmm.
them this early out. They would not take them seriously, and I just don't think that that's a reasonable thing for anybody that's being, for a governor, but a governor that everyone thinks is a potential presidential candidate. It's just unacceptable in my in my thoughts, in my opinion.